Hallelujah, precious one. My name is your humble servant, Prophet Israeli, and I bring you greetings. I want to talk about faith this morning. What is faith? You see, faith is a very important topic, and I want you to hear this. A lot of people, especially when you read the scriptures, the Bible always talk about us having faith, about Christians having faith. And faith is the key. The Bible says that if you have faith like a mustard seed, you can command the mountains to move and implant itself in the sea and it will be. I know that word, when Jesus said it, was a little bit figurative in the sense that Jesus was trying to say that if you have belief, if you have faith, you can do anything you want to do, have anything you want to have, and experience anything you want to experience. Okay, so that particular verse is actually telling you that you can be and do and have anything you so much desire. Right. But the thing is that a lot of Christians don't understand faith. They feel that faith is only subject to Christians, and so it's only Christians who can exhibit faith. No. Faith is universal. Belief is universal. No matter, you may be an atheist, you may be a Buddhist, you may be anything. Faith is a law. Belief is a law. The moment you believe in yourself that you can achieve something, you would be able to achieve it. It doesn't matter where you find yourself. The reason why we have, you see, precious one, the world is full of impossible things. Look at the lights that is on me. Look at the video that I'm recording. Look at the TV that you watch. Look at the phone that you're watching me on. Look at the cars, the inventions. The world is full of impossible things. And these impossible things was all birthed out of faith and belief. Scientists who did that believed they could do it, and they did it. The scientist who invented light believed that he could do it, and he did it. He probably might have not been a Christian. Now, faith and belief are principles. It's a law. Just like you have the law of Ohms, just like you have the law of gravity, we have the law of belief and law of faith. And it works no matter where you find yourself. Okay? So until you believe, you will not be able to achieve. And it has nothing to do with prayer. Jesus Christ never said when you pray and when you pray you can do and be and have all that you desire. It's never written in the Bible that when you pray something will happen, that wait until you pray. The only thing is that the Bible talks about is faith and believe. Faith. If you have faith like that of a mustard seed, okay, he who comes to God must know that he is and is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him, and that without faith it is impossible to please God. So it's all about faith. It has nothing to do with prayer. So the misconception here that most Christians do is that they misconstrue faith to prayer. So they feel that when you pray, God is going to answer you because prayer is faith. No, prayer is not faith. Faith is different from prayer. Prayer is when you're talking to God and requesting for something. Now, faith is when you position your mind. That's why I'm into mind science. Faith is when you position your mind into believing that you have what you so much desire, or positioning your mind into believing that you can be, do, have, and experience whatsoever you desire. Okay, so faith is all about, it has to do with the mind. It has to do with mind science. It has to do with the positioning of the mind. And prayer is you requesting something from a God. Okay, so it could be that you're requesting something from a smaller God, a bigger God, any God. But when we talk about faith, it's different. And so a lot of people are not achieving the things that they want to achieve. Why? Because they are not praying, they are not exhibiting faith. They are praying. Prayer may not get your request done, but faith can do it. When you position your mind and you believe that you can achieve something, you will do it, and it will happen within the space of time. Okay? So have faith and believe in anything. First of all, believe in yourself and believe that you can do it. Believe that you can experience it. Believe that you can have it. Is anything too hard for God? Think about it, precious one. Just think about it. Light. Do you think it's not an impossible task to trap sun or to trap fire in a bulb. No, think about it. I'm just using a certain analogy for you so you can understand it. Trapping fire in a bulb is not impossible. It's the most impossible thing if you ask me, because I don't know the ingenuity behind it. Think about TV trapping people in a box. I mean, think about it. It's not impossible. It's impossible, but it's made possible. You are here praying and crying to God, asking God to give you 1 cedi to buy food. Praying, you are just praying just because of 1 cedi. When somebody sat down and with the mind or with believing in himself and herself, that individual was able to invent a light. And you're saying that food, common food, you need to pray 1 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours before God will answer you. Oof, that's so sad. When we were growing up in the kingdom, many of us created this perception that until you pray 5 hours, God will not answer you. I sat down to analyze this. Why will a God wait for me to pray 5 hours before he can listen to me? And my request is even simple. I just want food to eat. Is it true? But when you read another Bible verse, there are verses that says that even before you're about to pray, God knows what you're about to say and has already answered you. So my question is that if he knows what you're about to pray for, why should you then pray? Let me ask you something. Prayer is a mental condition. It's a mental exercise that you do in order to indoctrinate yourself with an idea that you're speaking to God or you are requesting something from God. But the truth is that God knows what you want and what you need. So it's not the prayer that gets your request done. Other than that, you just pray. Everybody who has ever prayed will not complain. But you have people who have prayed severally and they are complaining that they've not received what they wanted. The truth is, it's not prayer, it's just belief and faith. Position your mind into believing that you have what you want. If it's healing, I have it. And you position your mind and believe in the nowness. Okay? Believe in the now. Believe that you have it in now, like today, present. Let it be active. Let it be present. I am healed. I have a job. I am working. I'm sound. I'm prosperous. You see, the moment you begin to position your mind, and the moment you begin to indoctrinate this idea into your subconscious mind gets indoctrinated with this idea, this concept, and it resonates in your experience, and you then get things like the things you need gravitating towards you, and before you know, you have it. Okay, so we are not moved by prayer. Things that makes possibility is achieved by faith and belief. If you think that a person who invented car prayed, precious one, do you think they prayed? Do you think the person who invented boats and invented TV and stuff, they were praying 5 hours, 20 hours, 500 hours? No, they just positioned their minds that they can do it, and they did it. They positioned their mind that it was possible, and it became possible. Stop this religious ideology that is getting people nowhere. You are going to church every day, praying, thinking that your prayer is what God is listening to. God is not listening to your prayer. In fact, God is not actually listening to prayers because He has already done it. All that you need to do is to use your faith within you to birth it out. God has already done it. Okay? You see that there are cars. There will be better cars. There will be better inventions. There will be better things. Why? Because people have positioned their minds that we can do and we can achieve even better things. So please, and I'm begging you and I'm imploring and I'm pleading with you believers, stop this ideology that when you pray, then God answers you. No, God only listens to you when you have faith. So position your mind and believe that you can do it. Whenever a negative thought comes into your mind, reject it and refuse that negative thought and believe that you have achieved it already. Okay, live in the moment. Live in the nowness of your proclamations and affirm good things to yourself only. I am great. I am prosperous. I am successful. Do not accept negative things into your subconsciousness. No, don't reject it. and believe. That's what the Bible says, that when the enemy comes, when you resist the enemy and he will flee. It's not talking about the devil. I mean, the devil and all those concepts are all within the subconscious, within the theater of the mind. Okay, I mean, all this devil, evil is all within the theater of your mind. If you position your mind to seeing what you want to experience and see and have, it will become your reality. Okay, so think deep about what I've just told you, and know that it's not about the lengthy prayers, it's about your faith and your belief in yourself. If somebody has been able to invent light, what is childbearing? If somebody has been able to invent a car, what is cancer disappearing from your system? I mean, it took people faith and belief to be able to even do brain surgery. Do you know that? It's not possible for somebody to open the brains of a human being and then stitch them and then it's working. It's faith and belief that caused that. And so if people have these beliefs, then what are you waiting for? Stand up right now and tell yourself that I can be, do, and have and experience anything that I so much desire. I am what God says I am. I am what God says I will be. I am what God says I can do. And you can do it. I come to you once again. Shalom. Bye-bye.